I'd done a lot of studying about Islam. Basically, my intentions were to prove it wrong. And I went to a mosque one day. I didn't even know they had mosques in my city, but I found it on the internet. And I was very surprised to learn that there was a mosque in my city. So I went there and asked for a Quran. I offered to buy it, but they gave it to me for free. And I started reading it. But before I read it, I basically just sat down on my couch and, just sincerely prayed to God that He would guide me to the straight path. I was expecting a similar book to that of the Bible. I was expecting it to be very, very confusing, requiring a lot of explanations. I was expecting to find mistakes in it. I was expecting to find contradictions in it. And I was expecting it to basically make no sense, because that was my experience with the Bible. And I felt the Bible was the most superior book and the Quran to be lesser, so I was even expecting it maybe even to be a little bit worse than the Bible. I was expecting it to be very unethical in its treatment of women and treatment of elderly and basically the weak people of society that can't defend themselves. I was expecting it to sort of be cruel to those people, because the way the media portrays it, I had really no desire to come to Islam because from what I've seen on the media. I opened it up and I started reading it, and I was really shocked even from the first chapter that I read, the opening. It was very beautiful, and I thought to myself, who writes a book like this? This is very interesting. And the more I read, the more I got intrigued with it. And by the time that I had finished reading it, I really thought to myself, can I deny any single principle within this book? I had already gone to all the anti-Islamic websites as well, where they point out the so-called mistakes of the Quran, which are very easily explained even to a non-Muslim. Even just using an atom's worth of intelligence, you can easily dismiss all of these claims. I've read the Bible cover to cover, and I've read the Quran cover to cover. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Peace.